When COVID hit globally, every place was almost forced to shut down. It also meant for us in here at the Remnant generation that we could not go ahead and have our School of Purpose open. We kept the shelter open, we continued rescuing girls out of abuse, we continued providing health care, but it was very difficult for us to continue skilling, and we had to think of how to do it differently. When there was a partial lifting of the lockdown, we approached the authority and asked for permission to implement a community-based training project where we could get young mothers and other young people and girls in the communities, get them trained into skills that would keep them busy but also give them economic opportunity. What we did is that we went down to local communities. We partnered with the local chairpersons and they accepted to give us their space. They accepted to give us some of the schools in their communities that were no longer working, and we used these as gathering places.
I'm going to show you the different skills that we have been teaching the girls ever since we started. So in here, we have the shoemaking classes. They are trying to make sandals for themselves. As a practice, they made the shoes or the sandals in using boxes, but now they are starting with the real materials to make the sandals. So now we are going to another project that we are doing this year still. It's called the knitting project. They are making baby and mama kit set. So this is our knitting project that I told you about that we are doing. So all these people are making the baby and mama kit set. Everything that a teenage mother and her baby would need at delivery, even after delivery. They're making sweaters, the cups of the babies, the socks to make the baby warm. She's also making the night dress that a mother would need.
Also, still for the School of Purpose, we've been fortunate to have been able to roll out 2 projects with the support of Crane. One of the projects is the peer skilling project, where we have our girls that we had enrolled at the beginning of the year at the School of Purpose come in and they're acquiring macrame skills, crocheting skills and knitting skills. This has been running since September and it's coming to an end.
My name is Angela Joviana Baterega. During the lockdown, I would just cook food, do chores around the house, day in, day out. I had nothing to do. When Aunt Stella came home and told my guardians about the program, I was happy to get out of home and do something new. I've learned how to make things I never knew existed. I'm excited that I'm now a pro at making plant hangers. They are hand-braided and made out of colorful cotton and nylon wraps. There are many people who love these plant hangers, but are rare to find within supermarkets and other shops.
It was depressing to have to look at my mom struggle to find money to feed my siblings and I during the lockdown. I tried to find some work to support, but nothing sensible was being offered. When Aunt Stella met me, she encouraged me to join the School of Purpose and learn crochet skills that would help me in the future. I've perfected making neck warmers. It's just a matter of learning patterns and stitches. It's really easy. Anyone can learn.
When I had just completed my senior 4 exams, my mother passed on. It was a despairing time for me. She was my only parent, and I knew I would never continue school after that. My auntie took me in. She sat me down and encouraged me to move to the city with her, so I could make money and take myself to school. One day while at work, some of her friends came to visit and told her about this organization that teaches girls like me. So what I learned here is to make designer crochet bags that are trendy right now. I measure the size of the bag, make the crochet, and dress the bag in it. I feel comfortable and blessed to come here every week to learn such valuable skills.
We have seen amazing change in these 3 months. Since when we started the project, we have seen so many things happen. I mean, as a result of these trainings, we have seen the birth of a livelihood project that is right now working on producing a mama kit where our girls are already working to make products that are going to be sold. We are seeing, parents that have started small businesses together with their children, and we have seen girls that are based in Kampala making reusable sanitary pads, and they are giving them as a donation to fellow girls in Lyantonde district that are very unprivileged and they don't have access to reusable sanitary pads during this season.
Today is our graduation, and I'm happy to say that I'm one of the graduates. The Remnant generation nekivayo okutuyamba netuyigiriza ebyemikono okuli okuyiga liquid soap, ebitabo, reusable sanitary towels, empisa n'obuyonjo. Bingi nnyo bannange mbeebaliza ddala era neeyanzeeke. Bino ebintu nja sobola sharinga ne bannange bonna abali eyo abatasobola kuyingira mu kino kitongole. Ngenda beera specifically nga nkola nnyo ebitabo. Season y'okusoma weenatandika mbitonde.
Ndi musanyufu kubanga ntikkiddwa era neebaza Remnant generation olw'okutuyigiriza ebyemikono.
So we want to say thank you so much, Alternative, for the funding that you have provided that has made it possible for us to skill 200 young women and men during this season. Thank you, Impact Nation, for that tremendous support that you have provided to enable us do more than we ever dreamed.